You know, I'm still shuddering a bit. I'm so happy he's going to handle the tarantula in a moment.
No, negatory.
It's only fair. Come on now, Jeff. It's only fair.
I'd rather kiss a dinosaur.
Well, now
With
they
the
have
lips or without the lips?
I don't know.
But I want to be a dentist.
Hey, The Bachelorette airs tonight at 7 o'clock, of course, right here on KSAT 12. So in celebration, there's a recent survey from Match.com. You guys know which city in the United States believes in love at first sight the most?
What's the city of love?
Paris?
Do we have one here?
That's not in the United States.
No, do we have one here?
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
I think it's
Can you
Peoria.
give us a hint?
Yeah, Peoria.
No, it's actually San Antonio.
Yeah, came in first. Also came in second to the best city to experience love at first sight. So we wanted to know.
Yeah, how did you know when you were
Is that
in
after
love?
margaritas?
Leslie. Well, they all get better looking later. But how did
How
you
did I
know?
know?
What's the feeling?
I knew the first time I saw Mad Dog, I knew. I was sitting in a briefing room to fly with the Thunderbirds. He walked by in his flight suit and sat down and said, "Hi, I'm Mad Dog. I'm your pilot." And
She went,
my pilot.
wow.
You just
And I
can't make sitting in a flight briefing room with Mad Dog and Thunderbird.
Well, no, it's true. And he had these gorgeous blue eyes, and he's like, "I'm your pilot, Mad Dog." I'm like, I already met my pilot, but I was hooked at that moment. I just knew right when I saw him.
I did too. When I met
saw
Mad
Mad
Dog.
Dog.
No,
Apparently, Mike had been drinking Mad Dog. Yeah.
Anyway, no, I mean, the same kind of feeling. I like that one.
Yeah, I did.
When I saw Body, it was just, there was, people say, "Whoa," I said,
Just
I
knew.
don't know, it was just a little something.
How about you?
I anchored the campus news in college with my wife, and I saw her as a bit of a challenge, and
She's
boy,
still
was she.
She's a redhead, right?
Yes, she is.
Oh, she's a ginger. What about you two?
That really doesn't matter.
What did you think when you met Mad Dog there, Roper?
I called Goose and said, let's do a
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, thanks. We'll take it from here. I don't know what mine would be, what the incident. Mine would be just the way something about the way they carry themselves. That's what would hook me, you know?
Well, to all the men out there, now you know.
He's not a
Now you know what does it. Scorpion.
All right, well, we're getting wild with wallabies today and little critters. Robert Trejo from Zoo Imagination is here. And
Hey, Robert.
Step right up to the tarantula.
Listen, I'm not
This
a
is
big...
all you know. I had the scorpion.
I don't
We got
I
something
had
for you.
Taser.
Look, who is this?
This is you.
This is Rosie, the Chilean rose-haired tarantula. Okay, we're gonna zoom on it. Hold on, I got something for you, Fiona. Hold on one second.
What?
You're gonna
Oh
love
my
this.
gosh! Don't make any sudden
Okay.
movements.
Okay, hold on one second. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
This
What
is
is
for
that?
you. I'm gonna come
This is
back
Rosie?
here.
Oh,
There we go.
hey,
There we
Taser.
go. Okay,
We meet
now you
again.
got-
Oh.
Wow, look at this. All right,
Okay.
we got some
Oh.
creepy crawly.
Oh,
This right here is the finale. This is how it all ends.
yes.
I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it.
I wish you'd have gotten married on the show, but it didn't happen. But you know it when they show up, right?
Well, this is what's interesting is that they are both arachnids. They are cousins. They're related, but they don't really live together. So.
And that means that they have this. This one is traveling,
Yeah,
and he, she, it.
She. It's a she. There you go. We can-
has an exoskeleton.
That's right. Let me get that for you. Hold
Yeah,
on one
let's
second.
see
Let
that
me get the
because I had
exoskeleton.
no idea.
This is really cool.
That they
A lot of
do
people
this.
don't know this, but tarantulas will molt.
Look at that.
Just like all the scorpions do, but the snakes will do the same thing. You know,
Oh, it peed on me too. Look at this.
Oh, he did, Rosie. I think she's marking you as her,
Oh, she's digging
marking
into
you.
me. No,
she's marking
please
you as
don't
her
bite me.
territory.
Please
She's not
don't
gonna bite you.
me
Yes.
on the
No.
TV.
Yes, she marked you. She likes you.
Those are her
she
claws.
Said,
Those are her
She
claws.
lay eggs
this
on
is
me? What is
mine.
She just peed.
Yeah, like I told you. She's marking you as her territory.
I'm the new Peter Parker.
Look,
That's
she's
right.
looking at you. She's all about you.
Yeah, now you,
That is
there
the
you
look
go.
of
There you go.
love.
That's for you, Jim.
Thanks
There you go.
very much.
Meanwhile,
All right.
Taser is staring at me.
Well, she was scared, and so was I. And now
So
it's,
look at that. So the
Yeah.
exoskeleton,
All
and it
right.
also has the fangs.
Right. So this is from a different. this
so
is from
flip
a,
that over.
Okay, let me go. I'll flip that over for you.
You ever put a tarantula on its back?
There you
Here's
go.
what you'd see.
Oh my gosh!
You
look
can
at
see the fangs of the tarantula. Now, this particular molt is from a red-kneed tarantula, that are native to Mexico. They're a little bit different, but they all look the same way when they molt. They all have the same thing. Those are the fangs on the tarantula. So that just gives you an idea of how big they are. You know, when you look at a tarantula, they're bigger, they're hairy. A lot of people are more afraid of them because they're bigger. But let me tell you, the potency in the venom is not as strong as a little little spiders like black widows or brown recluse, it's the bite that actually hurts the most. That's why, because their fangs are so big.
Well, it doesn't feel good when they pee on you either. I'll be honest with you.
No, that's true.
Look at the inside of where this tarantula left, and they left behind their...
It's like a little convertible. It just crawls right out.
Skin. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, and they do this once a year when they're adults.
Look at their fangs. Look at there.
Look at that. That's so crazy that they even shed those. Okay, so earlier we were showing people how cool Taser here is when you put some black light on it. So if anybody missed it, take a look at this. Okay,
there you go.
Taser,
all right,
are you all right? Okay.
That's a black light.
Wow.
Why does it do that?
It's because they have special proteins and compounds in their exoskeleton that react to the black light. Now, it doesn't hurt them, but they all do this. Even the little ones that you find around your house. If you suspect there's a scorpion somewhere in your house, if you shine a black light, they will all glow like this. So that's a good way to find them.
That's how you find them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Oh.
And that one's still growing. This is the emperor scorpion. They're native to Africa.
How big is it going to get?
Probably double in size.
What does he like to eat? TV host? Or?
In this case, they love insects. They like a lot of insects. And the thing about the emperor scorpion is that the bigger the pinchers, the less they use their tail. They use those pinchers for just about everything.
Yes, all right, Taser. It's been nice getting
very
to know
cool
you.
there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here, let me get, I'll save you there, Fiona.
No, there we go. Bye, Taser. No, you've always,
There you go, see, just like that.
Yeah,
no, that's just dirt, that's just dirt, that's just dirt. Don't worry. Don't worry, we only got the snake pee on there. Okay, now we have a special surprise for everybody, too. Our newest member of Zoomagination.
This is so cool.
Hey,
They're our newest member of Zoomagination.
Because you need help with this, right?
That's right.
Wait, I didn't even see the snake you're wearing.
So
I'll tell you about that in just a little bit here.
This is a 9-month-old wallaby, and
so
it's
that is
a
a little Bennett's wallaby, and they are the cousin of the kangaroo.
So she's 9 months old, and you know what? She needs a name, right?
That's right. That's right. We don't have a name for her yet.
Hey, baby.
So that's why we're here.
So we'd actually really like your help in Plugged In today. That's going to be our question to y'all is help us name this precious little girl wallaby. Send in your suggestions at SA Live KSAT on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll look at them and we'll decide which one we like best.
Look at her eyelashes.
Which one works. And so, how strong are their legs?
Well, right now she's a young wallaby, but when they're full grown, they're pretty powerful. That is pretty much what they do. They hop away with the legs. They can kick with their back legs. Now, at this age, she is away. She's out of mom's pouch by now. She's been weaned for about a month. Usually, between 7 and 9 months is when mom, kicks them out of the pouch in a way. But they hang out with mom and a bunch of other wallabies. But right now, they're eating grass. They're grazing. They're herbivores.
Right.
So they just hang out with a big group of wallabies. But
so when they're full grown, because I see these claws, and obviously their legs are strong. How do they do they kick predators?
They can. They can kick. They lay out. They sit back on their tail and they kick with their back legs. They can also scratch with their front legs, and they can also bite. So
wow.
We failed to mention Robert's accessory. This is not the new spring look.
This is my new scarf.
Who is this?
This is a ball python from Africa.
I appreciate you wearing that.
Thank you for accessorizing for us.
Yeah, really.
You just never know what to expect. Yeah.
Zoomagination, always available for your camps, and of course go online to find out more. And you can do birthday parties and really, liven up an event.
Exactly. Yeah.
Non-stop.
And teach people about animals.
Okay. How can people get in touch with you?
They can either visit our website at zoomagination.com, or they can call or email us too to set up a program.
Go to salive.com to find out more. And of course, thank you for always coming by. From reindeer to ball pythons, Robert. Thank you so much. And make sure that snake gets back in its bed.
Yeah.
That's it. Y'all named the wallaby.
Yes.
And
yes.
I had a big weekend.
Yes. How are you recovering?
Well, it was hard to keep up with our World War II vets that we took on the Honor Flight San Antonio, but there were 57 of us on the crew that left San Antonio International Friday morning. And all this week, we're going to be showcasing and telling you their stories of the greatest generation. Here, watch as we kick things off. 6 a.m. at the San Antonio International Airport, and 26 World War II veterans from every branch have packed for an overnight visit to Washington, D.C., where they'll see and experience the memorial that has been built in their honor.
There are a lot of things that they've never seen. This is a trip they've never made with others that they haven't met, and now they're finally going to be able to get this trip, to go to D.C., to see the memorials that are dedicated to their service, to meet other veterans that they may or may not have served with, and when they come home, they'll probably talk about this for weeks and weeks and months and years.
Aboard this honor flight, 2 Purple Heart recipients, 2 Silver Stars, 5 Bronze Stars, and a POW, and all of them receiving the Victory Ribbon.
As accumulation of many years of bits and pieces. I've sort of watched Washington grow, but now I'm going to get to go see it all grown up.
Also flying are two very special veterans. The oldest, almost 98, is the only woman, and a vet who loves a good scratch behind the ear, representing the K-9 military service. This is Sergeant Rambo.
Yeah, obviously Rambo's ready to go.
Media, family, well-wishers, random travelers, airport staff, other veterans, and even dignitaries from Washington are here for the send-off.
So it's pretty awesome to see them kick off and they're from the Alamo City and know they're going to have a great experience up in Washington.
After months of fundraising and planning, there's a precision list of activities for these veterans.
We're going to Arlington National Cemetery to see a changing of the guard, and then we're going to be visiting the Air Force Memorial, the Navy Memorial, Iwo Jima, the Marine Memorial. Then we're going to, tomorrow we're going to go to the Biggies, the World War II Memorial.
Involved from the very beginning are a special group of partners. In addition to the medics that are traveling with the group, each veteran is assigned a guardian, each trained in preparation for weeks. So the anticipation is high.
This is my third trip, and I am responsible for a veteran. This one, he's an ex-POW. I don't leave him for more than an arm's length unless somebody else is watching for him. He's a trip. He's a lot of fun. I never know what comments are going to come out of his mouth at different times. What we do, each guardian has a veteran that they care for. These are 80s and 90s-year-old, and you're with them. You're their protector. You're making sure they get on and off the bus. You make sure they get on that bus before it leaves.
One of the great things about Honor Flight San Antonio is not only are our veterans able to see all the memorials built in their honor and in their friends' honor, but they're also able to see the history of Washington, D.C., everything from the Lincoln Memorial to the Washington Monument. This is the greatest generation, and this is the greatest trip of their life.
I can realize the number of us are shrinking because none of us are getting any younger. It's just a real honor to get to go. I've watched it over the years, the building here and the building there, but now it's going to be all in one fell swoop. And I think that's going to be thrilling.
It's not the memorials, it's the reactions and the responses and the emotion that comes from these veterans when they go back in time and relive history, the history that made us who we are today as Americans.
We are so excited to share the stories. Ted Obringer and I will be bringing you those all week on SA Live. Some things happened, Fiona, that we weren't expecting.
Ooh.
And we're going to be telling you the story of a 98-year-old combat nurse, Miss Earlene, tomorrow on SA Live. And if you'd like to know more about how you can help, volunteer, or donate, go to honorflightsanantonio.com. And a big thank you to Air Force Federal Credit Union for making our trip possible so that we can share our hero's voyage with you.
Coming up, Master Child Chef Sam is here, and he has got a family-friendly veggie dip recipe.
And later, you know summer is right around the corner. Memorial Day is coming up. It's time to fire up that grill again. Don't have a grilling disaster. We'll tell you. Please don't do it. Fiona's going to explain all that, how not to do it, coming up.
Receive $10,000 in options, plus blinds and a refrigerator during our Memorial Day sales event at Ashton Woods Homes.
There's a lot to love about Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burger. Stop in for Freddy's famous steak burgers, cooked to order and topped your favorite way, all on a butter-toasted bun. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, the taste that brings you back.
Run, jump, dance, turn and catch. Hide, seek, swim, kick and hang. We're playing tag and capture the flag. Follow the leader, do as I say. Knock, knock, who's there? Come out and play. Get on your board, wheels sliding all day. Pass, serve, score, we're gonna play all day long. Get on your bike and hit the tracks. We're gonna run all day and not look back.
Fruit Shoot, made with real fruit juice, made for adventures.
What would getting rid of stubborn fat in just one day give you?
No matter what I did, it couldn't define my waistline. And that's where Sonobello came in. My confidence is over the top better.
Only Sonobello offers the experience of over 60 board-certified plastic surgeons who specialize in advanced microlaser body sculpting, a life-changing procedure that removes stubborn fat in as little as one day with minimal downtime.
The way that they can shape my body back to what it was before has been amazing. I forgot I looked like this.
And right now at Sono Bello, getting the body you've always wanted is even more affordable. Just call 800-750-7802 or go online to get a free no-obligation consultation and learn about payment plans that can fit almost any budget. And for a limited time, get $250 off your procedure. Get your free no-obligation consultation and $250 off your procedure today. Call 800-750-7802 now.
Now at Haverty's Furniture, it's our annual Memorial Day sale, which means it's the perfect time to create the perfect home. Now through May 30th, take an extra $100 off every $1,000 you spend. Plus, enjoy 36-month no-interest financing. With Haverty's, your home can be perfect, even when life isn't.
We're early.
The Memorial Day sale, from classic to contemporary. Haverty's.
There's a lot to love about Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burger. Stop in for Freddy's famous steak burgers, cooked to order and topped your favorite way, all on a butter toasted bun. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, the taste that brings you back.
Losing days over nights because I can't sleep. Afraid to close my eyes for fear of what I'll see. Is it all in my head or are my demons catching up with me?
He's a San Antonio guy with a big voice. James Pardo will be performing a song from his new CD, American Lotus. We're going to introduce you to him later and tell you how you can download that music. National Salad Month is happening. You didn't even know that. And what a great way to get your kiddos to eat healthy. We're going to make some dip. And I guess that's why I'm doing this segment, because Samuel Plant is here. He's a student master chef. Good to see you, Sam. Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
You've grown since the last time I saw you.
Yes.
You must have been eating your vegetables.
Very much. Vegetables.
What are we going to be making today?
We're going to be making a cucumber and mint riata. It works as a great veggie dip, but it can also go with like lamb meatballs, and it goes great on a gyro.
A gyro?
Yes.
Yeah, a gyro, a hero, all those. We'll just put it on anything because, frankly, as men, we just eat.
Yes.
I know. Whatever they put in front of us, it's good. So what's the first step, young man, since you're in the Young Chefs Academy or you've just graduated? What do we start with?
So, here we have a 5-inch peeled cucumber.
There's the cucumber.
And what we're going to do is we're going to grate it.
Okay. I got that. You go ahead. You grate away. Which side do you prefer?
I use this side.
That's the side I shave my legs with, so let's use that side. No, I'm joking. Go right ahead.
That's disturbing.
It's a joke, kid. Keep going. Tell us what you're doing now.
Grating it.
Yes. How long does this normally take?
It took me about
4 days? 7 days? Keep going.
It took me about maybe 10 minutes, if that.
10 minutes.
Maybe, no, not even that.
So this is your recipe. Did you steal this from someone?
Yes.
Are you admitting this on live national San Antonio television?
No, I am not a thief. I am not a thief.
Thank you, Richard Nixon. keep going.
I'm not even going to ask.
Well, you should have studied that already. What grade are you in, 5th?
Yes.
That's good. So tell me about the Master Chef program, how much you liked it, and what all you did in there.
It was extremely fun. We do... sure, go for it.
You keep talking.
So we do all sorts of things, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. We even do some beverages every now and then.
Really?
And how you get... So now what you're going to do
You keep talking.
Okay. You're going to, like, take that and squeeze all the juice and water out and then put the dry stuff in that bowl.
So you want me to squeeze this?
Yes.
Okay, keep talking about what all you did.
And so pretty much what we do is every other month we have these quizzes that go over what we have learned in those months. And so, and if you pass 5 quizzes, then it is a
Master Chef, right?
Yes. Then you reach your Master Chef.
So put mint in?
Yes. We are going to... What we're going to do is we're going to chiffonade these leaves. And what chiffonade means...
Chiffonade?
Chiffonade.
Okay.
And what that means is it's French for ribbon cut. So
to be safe, you put on a mitten because the temperature could drop at any moment.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson called. He'd like for you to chiffonade. That's a protective glove.
So what you're going to do is you're going to stack these. We need 3 tablespoons of mint, and I found that 12 leaves.
Go ahead and start chiffonading.
What I found was that 12 leaves will give you 3 tablespoons.
Oh,
so we only have 6 here because we're not going to make the entire full recipe.
See, now you're doing math. Now I can't keep up.
And what you're going to do is you're going to stack the leaves, roll them like this, and then just cut it.
Watch out for the mitten because your fingers are inside.
It gives you like little ribbons, pretty much. So would you like to take over, sir?
No, it's okay. Just you keep going because you have a knife, and I'm not going to interrupt. That's good because you're smart. You're going in 6th grade, right?
Yes, sir.
The precision of a violinist. Sam and my daughter played the violin together. Y'all had a concert the other day, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. So you're the master chef. We're going to put this recipe for this delicious dip. I want to show you Sam's finished product. It's right here, and I'm going to go ahead and start eating because you are focused. Fiona, would you like to come join us? Come grab a little appetizer here. Yummy.
Oh, wow.
You keep working. We got to feed the whole crew here, Sam, okay? You want to find out more about the Master Chef program and how you can get involved at the Chef's Academy right there, you simply go to our website at salive.com, and maybe you too can wear one of these cool hats and have an apron and be bulletproof with a Michael Jackson.
This is how I need to start.
Yeah, this is how it works. You're doing great. Keep going, man. You keep going because we got to take a break, okay? So coming up, how to wear white and not get it all over you. You know, I'm doing it now. We'll give you some tips and tricks. And we want you to help us name the wallaby, too. You got a good name for the wallaby? Wilhelmina should be the baby wallaby's name. Well, she is adorable. She has beautiful eyelashes. We'll come back and take some more of your suggestions. You keep cooking, Sam. You're doing great, buddy.
Tuesday, do you know the power that's in this little brown bottle? The amazing household tricks you can pull off with hydrogen peroxide.
We'll see if we have more mist and drizzle and fog Tuesday morning and a look ahead to the long Memorial Day holiday weekend. 4:30 to 7 on Good Morning San Antonio.
Since 1948, you've trusted Blackman Mooring for carpet and air duct cleaning, and the same is true today. Right now, get 3 rooms for $119 or 10 air ducts for $199. For furniture, vents, and flooring, think Blackman Mooring.
Blackman Mooring is your home's best friend.
Stake your claim. Injured in a company vehicle accident? Stake your claim for medical bills, lost wages, and car repairs. Stake your claim with Wainwright Injury Lawyers. Call 888-8888. Wainwright Injury Lawyers.
Get ready for sun protection that stays on right through your game. Neutrogena Cool Dry Sport. The only sports sunscreen with clinically proven Helioplex. Play on with protection that stays on. Cool Dry Sport. Neutrogena.
Multi-car discounts, claim-free discounts, great discounts that are saving Fred Loya customers more money on their car insurance.
That's right, Martha, but there's more. Lots more. Take a look.
Like if you own your own home, there's a discount for that. If you have prior insurance, there's a discount for that. No wonder thousands of people are saving more money by switching to Fred Loya Insurance.
So now you know. Pick up the phone right now and call Fred Loya Insurance and find out about these and other great discounts. If you don't call,
you don't save.
Where can I find new appliances?
JCPenney is 1.2 miles away.
No, I said appliances.
JCPenney is 1.2
appliances.
miles. JCPenney.
Appliances.
JCPenney is
appliances.
JCPenney is 1.2 miles away.
It's true. JCPenney now sells appliances. Come find brands like GE, Samsung, and LG. And save up to 30%, plus free delivery and basic installation. Plus, get special financing with your JCPenney credit card. That's getting your pennies worth.
I had low libido, I had muscle aches, severe anxiety. My doctor wanted to put me on prescription medication. I didn't want that stuff. I wanted something natural. And so I went online and found hwcoftexas.com. If you think you have low testosterone, go to hwcoftexas.com. Take the test. I promise you it works. It did for me.
Call now, 210-679-2500.
Since 1948, you've trusted Blackman Mooring for carpet and air duct cleaning, and the same is true today. Right now, get 3 rooms for $119 or 10 air ducts for $199. For furniture, vents, and flooring, think Blackman Mooring.
Blackman Mooring is your home's best friend.
Great days start with Kelly.
All right, everybody in?
Live with Kelly.
Hey, you blinked.
Weekdays at 9 on KSAT 12.
We're here at the Ant Hill by Anthony Ryan, Season 2 winner of Project Runway All-Star and fashion extraordinaire. And today we're going to be talking about the reinvention of white.
Yes, we're seeing a lot of white coming out of New York Fashion Week. You know, everything from white dresses to the reinvention of white shirts to throwing a shirt over your shoulders that's white. It's just a lot of white on white on white. So our first model, Miss Rhea Rivers, who's with Neek School of Modeling, she's got on this great white caftan look with a white slip on underneath. Pleats again, pleats are big. So you're seeing a lot of this. Okay, how can I take white and update it? You know, to me, this with white denim and a white tank thrown with this caftan over the top would actually look great too as well. Or double it as a swimsuit cover up.
Right.
So you're getting like 3 looks out of this, you know. But a lot of pleating. Okay, so with this, keeping with that tight pleating here, then the thicker pleating, then the tight pleating, then show the side for me. Giving a little slit on the side, okay, paired with a nice dressy heel. This is definitely something for those summer nights. It's cool, it's breezy, you know, it's hot here. So we wanted something that was a little bit more earthy, but still sophisticated with this white. With our next model, she's giving a little white with color, okay? So we got this white and orange, which you would never think would look good, but it gives a great pop to the white, doing the tan shoe with it. And then we've got a little shoulder cutout. You know, she's showing just a little bit, you know, but she's still covered up. I always feel like you should show one thing and not too much of everything, right? It's got a great drapey feel. You know, it's really that soft, lightweight crepe. And then we've paired it in the front with the same neutral tassel, you know. So keeping it very neutral and white on the top, and then adding a little color. So you could do this with navy, you could do it with your cream leggings, but we're putting this idea of your men's oversized button up into a more womanly feel. So our next one, she's doing a little white with denim, okay? So I love a good crisp white shirt, you know, especially with your denim or for work with your great cigarette khaki. So this is kind of like our boyfriend button up. It's a little bit different in the sense of you got a little pocket right here, okay? So you've got a little pocket. For someone who's petite, she could actually do this belted as a button-up dress, you know? And again, the same reinvention of doing the white on the white. This is more of that bone, this is that crisp. Give us a little turns, but it's just got that nice oversized boyfriend feel that you could do a lot with. You could do it with your capris and wedges, and then still keeping it neutral in a shoe. So our last one, she's giving you kind of casual office sexy wear.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It is a boyfriend button-up dress to the T. It's crepe, but she's thrown this great white leather blazer over it and even done the white shoe. But it all works together. As long as you keep the whites in that same family, like the crispness of the blazer white and that shoe white, and then doing a little softer white with that crepe, and then again, white necklace. We are reinventing white all the way here. So as you can see with all of our models, they've all got a little bit of a different white theme going on. We've got everything from more of an evening look to more of an office look to more of just running on the town. So yeah, reinvent those whites from fall.
All right, Anthony Ryan from the Ant Hill, Season 2 Project Runway All-Star winner. So he's got all the answers. For more information on the Ant Hill, which is of course right here
in Stone Oak.
Yep. Just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Coming up, recent hailstorms wreak havoc on some San Antonio neighborhoods, but help is here to get you the cash you deserve for damages. Plus, a performance from local favorite James Pardo. Stick around.
The path to my left tells me I'll die standing.
Your Cody Pool promises to make any day more exciting. Cody Pools.
Right now at Pier 1 Imports, every single thing is on sale. From indoor to out, every pillow and cushion, every dining table and setting, and every lantern. From your front entry to your back patio, everything is on sale in-store and online right now at Pier 1 Imports.
I'm attorney Brian Longcar, the strong arm.
And if you've been hurt in a car wreck, I'll give you a fighting chance.
The insurance company puts up a fight, but Brian Longcard knows how to win.
My client Mary was in a serious car wreck that required inpatient care, and I got her $284,420 in her pocket.
The insurance company kept telling me they were evaluating my claim. For what? To see how long they could keep me from calling him a strong arm?
With almost 30 years of experience, I've been in a lot of fights with the insurance company. Car wreck, call on the strong arm, Brian Longcard.
Well, I hope we have a buyer for the house.
Me too.
What are the neighbors doing here?
Bill! Hey! I didn't know your home Wi-Fi could stream so many devices at the same time.
Dad, it's Time Warner Cable. 300 megs, crazy fast.
Dad, you can get Wi-Fi all over this place.
Cool.
Make your home as connected as possible. Get 50 meg internet with unlimited data for $39.99 per month. And ask about free installation. Call 1-855-1TWC.
The hail arrived at Ancira Winton Chevrolet on Bandera Road. And with our hail savings, you can afford a new Chevy during the Ancira Hail Sale. When you buy from Ancira, you'll get 4 free passes to Splash Town, San Antonio's favorite family water park. Our loss is your gain. So check out the hundreds, even thousands in savings during the hail sale at Ancira Winton Chevrolet, right outside Loop 10 on Bandera Road.
Fiesta Texas is spiraling out of control with 3 sensational new rides. Now open on the all-new Boardwalk. Fireball, the new 7-story looping coaster with 6 blazing inversions and record hang time. Plus, Spin Sanity and Hurricane Force 5. Last chance to buy a 4-pack of passes with a free parking pass. Less than $6 each per month at SixFlags.com. Hurry, offer ends May 30th. Go big. Go Six Flags, Fiesta Texas.
Right now at Pier 1 Imports, every single thing is on sale. From indoor to out, every pillow and cushion, every dining table and setting, and every lantern. From your front entry to your back patio, everything is on sale in-store and online right now at Pier 1 Imports.
It is time for Lawyer Up, my friend, and yours. Alex Bigham's here from Villarreal and Bigham. We're in the confines of your home.
Yes, sir.
And this is a great building right off of I-10 where you help people.
This is kind of where we operate from.
Life can change just like the weather. And that brings us to our weather and how it can really affect your property.
So in the past few weeks, there's been a torrential amount of hail that has hit San Antonians. Hail can do some significant damage to both your business, to your home, to your property. And if you have insurance, insurance companies are supposed to do the right thing and come to you and compensate you for the damage that occurred to your house or to your business.
A lot of people just think about automobiles, but we're not talking about that right now. We want you to pay careful attention to this because we're talking about your home, the biggest investment that you've made, or your business where your home is probably attached to it because you've invested in it. So I can attest to this. The insurance adjuster's already come to the home that I live in and checked the roof.
Right.
But it's not just the roof.
Correct. And so there's several scenarios that exist where we can really come in and help folks. And the first one is the more blatant one, which is you had hail damage and the insurance adjuster comes out and says, you know, we think a lot of the damage was pre-existing. We don't think it was related to hail.
Okay.
And so we're going to give you a big fat goose egg. Right, that's the first one, which is a complete denial of your hail claim.
Of any responsibility, yeah.
Of any responsibility. We haven't seen too many of those. What we have seen are more in the other 2 categories, which is we know an insurance adjuster comes out, they look at your house or your business and they say, well, there is damage, but we don't think it's to the extent that your contractor or your roofer or your hired independent appraiser is saying there is.
Be careful, though.
Sure. And so, as an example, let's say you get 3 different estimates for your roof, and they're all coming in at $30,000. And your friendly insurance adjuster comes in and tries to give you a $10,000 check with a big smile. Right? That's not fair. Okay? That's not going to compensate you for the roof damage that occurred to your house. And so that's the second category of cases where we're helping folks. The third category is damage that occurred to your house, other than your roof potentially, which it could be fencing, it could be siding, it could be stucco.
What about the pool?
The pools.
Anything on the property?
Anything on the property.
Wow, Alex, this is so much stuff to think about.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's why people need to call you.
Sure. Okay. What I will tell your folks is this. Be very, very careful about individuals that are coming to your homes, knocking on your doors, offering to be public appraisers, who then somehow steer you to some kind of law firm or lawyer that is non-reputable, not known. You should be able to choose who your independent roofing contractor is going to be. You choose the people that you want to work on your house, and you should choose your lawyer.
Well, and that's why you can walk in. Right in here to meet Alex and his partner and anyone that works here, because you're right here in the middle of San Antonio.
Absolutely.
So here's the face to remember and the number to remember.
777-HURT. That's 777-4878.
777-HURT. Don't you get hurt. Hire a friend, someone you know, someone you trust, someone you can talk to, and someone that has your back.
Coming up, tips to avoid those grilling disasters this summer. That's next. And a performance from local singer James Pardo. We'll introduce you to him straight ahead.
The path to my left tells me I'll die standing.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, he's got big dreams and a big voice, and San Antonio native James Pardo is here to talk about his new CD and, of course, perform. So your new CD is out. What's it called?
American Lotus.
Why'd you give it that name?
Because lotus flowers grow in mud, and I'm constantly stuck in mud.
Because trying to just get through the day.
Trying to get through the day.
One day at a time. All right, so how did you get started playing music?
Kind of grew up around it. You know. My family, they weren't really like professional musicians or anything, but there was always music. There was always stuff being played. I grew up in a single-parent household, so music was kind of my escape, or my way to kind of get lost and stuff. So
I know we talked earlier, and you mentioned some of the folks who influence you.
Yeah, just like older folks. I mean, I kind of grew up listening to traditional country stuff, but I don't really play that much anymore. But you know, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Guy Clark.
So what kind of music is on your CD?
All kinds.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, yeah. Some folky stuff, some rock stuff, some roots stuff.
All right. Where can folks find your music?
You can find it on iTunes and Amazon.com, and if you want to stream it, you can find it on Spotify or Rhapsody or iHeart.
All right, what are you going to play for us today?
Play a song called Home.
All right, let's get the information up on the screen. Once again, you can listen and purchase James Pardo's new record, American Lotus, on iTunes or Amazon.com. Take it away, James.
Today was much the same. Her quiet disposition was just a mask that hid the pain of the weight upon her shoulders from the cross she had to bear, shaking off the guilt of past mistakes while pretending not to care. But her dreams went far beyond the confines of that little town, but she just watched in helpless wonder as her dreams all came unwound. Much like the autumn leaves that fall, her soul just drifted on the wind, fighting like the devil every day just to feel right in her skin. She whispers home, just wanna find my way back home. I've spent a lifetime feeling out of touch, heartbroken and alone, when all I've ever wanted was to feel like I belong. She whispers home, no longer do I care to roam. I'll search the whole world over till my heart can find its song, and I find somewhere that feels just like home. The weeks and months turned into years and nothing seemed to change. And when she'd all but given up, her life was rearranged. She She'd always thought that love brought only pain. She whispers home, your touch, it feels like home. And boy, with just a simple stare, glance, you've got my soul spellbound. And in your arms is where I belong. You're just like home. No longer do I feel alone. And I'm so glad I waited for you. Now my heart has found its song, because everything about you feels like home.
Hi, Patrick.
Well, now that the warm weather is here, everyone's excited to fire up their grills again. Chef Gerard Viverito is here with tips on how to avoid common grilling mistakes. So from the pages of the book to right here in person, here he is. And you say that it starts before you even get to the grill. Step away from the grill.
Step away, take a deep breath.
Don't even get there.
Collect your thoughts.
Start from the very beginning.
Take a little mindful minute. All right, so yeah, actually before you grill, some of the most common mistakes are defrosting. A lot of people thaw their meat on the counter. You know, we live in an age where we don't have much time, so we keep stuff frozen. Don't put it on the counter overnight. If it is going to go overnight, put it in the refrigerator. These days we hear about salmonella, listeria, E. coli. Every time we turn on the news, someone's got food poisoning, there's some outbreak. Thaw it in the refrigerator overnight. Tip 2, make sure it's completely thawed. Don't put half, you know, in the center. This pork tenderloin is frozen, which means, oh, that'll be a perfect medium rare when we cook it. No, that's perfectly gross.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that. All the way, it should be flexible. It should be pliable. You know it's thawed out. Then marinating. This is another thing. People don't think about their health when they're marinating. You know, I grew up in an Italian family. Everything was olive oil, which is a great oil, but a lot of people don't think about what happens when it hits intense heat. It turns carcinogenic. It's highly flammable. It doesn't take the smoke point. It's bad for your health. While I was writing this book, I was traveling Asia and discovered an oil over there that's becoming more common here, called Malaysian sustainable palm oil. So it's red color. I marinate in this. This takes a high heat. It's got this buttery flavor. It's great for your health. So we marinate, moving along to the grill. Okay, well, actually before, let's wash our hands. You know, we're playing with raw ducks or raw chickens or raw pork. And then we start touching vegetables. This is a problem because now we're on the grill. I mean, it doesn't take much to figure out which product's going to take longer to cook.
Right.
The meat. So now you got a little bit of raw chicken goodness on here, which doesn't turn so good when these cook really quickly. We pull them off. So you want to make sure you cook all the way through. I always suggest getting a couple of thermometers, either analog or digital. Some of them will even print your recommended temperatures for doneness on there. Stick it right in the meat. You know when it's done. You know when it's not. Avoid standing over the grill. We talked earlier, you don't want to singe your hair, but also, especially
light
with
yourself on fire.
Charcoal, you know, people always ask, is charcoal better? Is gas
propane,
better?
what do you think?
I love the flavor of charcoal, but you probably don't want to inhale too many charcoal fumes. Charcoal, you need to let it get hot. Propane, you have the ease of use. Charcoal, there's so many, I was reading about the other day, thousands in Texas. I think it was 6,400 or 7,000 accidents a year because of grilling. Burns, smoke inhalation, people putting this too close to the house. You don't want to go outside and grill. Next thing you know, your house or your favorite tree is burned down. Or people, when they always do the old, hey, let's pour some lighter fluid on here. Lighter fluid doesn't go on here once it's lit.
Right.
Now we're done grilling. Let's move it over here. A clean platter. I cannot tell you how many people will go from the grill and they're outside, and we all take shortcuts here and there, but they're like, oh, well, I already have a plate. Let's just put it back on. No,
don't do it.
No, you don't want to re-marinate it in pork juice or chicken juice or beef juice all over again. Start with a clean platter. You know, put your favorite sauce on it. Keep the food away from flies. When you spray insect repellent on, do it away from the food. You don't want to hurt anybody.
Cover things up or just get one of those netting things.
A little mosquito net, a fly net, and when it is done, cool it as soon as possible. Go right to the fridge. Keep your leftovers safe so they don't sicken you the next day.
All right.
Or discard any food that's more than 2 hours old.
All right. For more information and grilling tips and tricks from Chef Gerard Vivaruta, you can just head to our website, salive.com, where we've provided a link. Coming up, we asked you earlier to help us name the little wallaby that was in the beginning of the show. It's a little girl wallaby.
Oh, that would be so cute. Oh my gosh, somebody vote Fiona. We can name her Princess Fiona. Keep the ideas coming in. Why am I talking like a wallaby?
It's our huge...
Okay, so earlier we asked y'all to give us some names for the little baby girl wallaby, and Vicky says Wilma the wallaby.
That's good.
Let's see what other suggestions were.
Amber said Penelope. That's a lovely name for a wallaby. Penny for short.
Oh, Amber. That is good. Sheila says she looks like a Wendy the wallaby. People are really loving the alliteration.
You had a great idea.
Winona.
Winona. I thought you should call her Whitney the wallaby.
There we go.
But the votes have been counted. The decision has been made.
It really has.
You want to tell them?
Oh, okay. I was like, should we open the envelope?
I feel like this is the Miss Wallaby contest.
Penelope!
It's Penelope the wallaby. Just call her Penny for short.
Congratulations.
And Zoomagination has Penny the wallaby.
Yes.
We'll invite her back to play.
I think that's cute.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought Pouches would have been a good name, too.
Ooh, Pouches.
Wow.
With Winona, her nickname would have been Nona.
Tomorrow, we're hopping aboard Honor Flight 2016. We'll introduce you to that lady right there. She's my new favorite nurse. She is Miss Earlene Sheets, a combat nurse from World War II. We're taking you, and we'll tell her story tomorrow on this very electric television program.
Bye.
See you tomorrow at 1.
Apparently we're out of time.
We have